Hey everybody, this is Dave Blair here, and I'm covering the Simpit Lotus Exos 125 challenge. We're at Sebring, and this is week 3, race 2, and we're on board with my car right now. Alright, so the race is getting ready to start. Again, if you're new to this, these cars are fast, and there's usually carnage in the first turn, which is, in this race, there's no exception. There's going to be carnage. So we'll break it down and take a look at it, see if we can figure out what happened. I got a terrible start, which actually worked in my favor, I think, in this first corner. So already we see it kicking off up here, and so if you get chosen in the first corner, it usually does not work out well for you. So we're going to get on board here with Brandon Waters, and we're going to back that up and take a look. Him and Doug get into it here a little bit. Now see, Eduardo, I think, pushes him into Doug here a little bit. So he bounces off the wall. He comes back into Brandon Waters a little bit and then sends him all sideways. So a lot of bumping going on there at the beginning. That wasn't the only thing to happen either. So here he's going to collect with Rick Longano. So let's get on board with him real quick. Sorry about the clunkiness of this. It's not easy to switch drivers. Then he collects George Vidal there. So let's get on board with George Vidal and take another look at that. So there was just massive carnage in this first corner. So this should be George Vidal here. Yep, nothing he could do. Then he gets collected, or I should say he collects somebody else there. I think that was, let's see, was that John Crane? Yeah, John Crane. Alright, so let's see if we can get on board with him. Yeah, just a lot of unfortunate wrecks here in the first corner. So this is John Crane. See Sean Sebring right there in front of him. He gets through. Boom. And he collected a couple others there, had some small bumps. Who's that going by there? That's Bryce Evans. Alright, Bryce, let's take a look. Yeah, there's nothing you can do when somebody's bumped right in front of you. It all happens so fast. Yeah, he's got nowhere to go. Although he made it through pretty good. And then, let's see. Oh, the guy right behind him did not make it through there. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, that's Johnny Major. Yeah, Bryce made it through barely, and Johnny Major got stopped there. And we had one more on the inside here. I believe that's Will Dawson. So let's get on board with him. Again, it's almost affected everybody right here. Yeah, there's just nowhere for him to go. So that did not work out well. So bringing it all the way back, and we'll get back on board with me. I actually skirted through here pretty nicely. I think I started in 17th and I shot up to 10th or something. Yeah, so just lucky through there. And there's Doug Hawley going off behind me. He's had a rough start these last couple races. Him and Brandon Waters both. I think they're starting to get frustrated with the whole thing. There's nothing worse than getting taken out in the first corner, and then, you know, sometimes you have to go back to the pit because your car is so damaged, and then by that point you're so far down you're never going to catch up. As a matter of fact, I think Brandon Waters dropped out this race. All right, we need to get on board with Sean Sebring. He's next. So this is Sean Sebring, and that's Pro Sim TNT on YouTube if you want to see his channel. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit, but I think he was the next one with an incident here, and I think it happened in lap 3 maybe. Oh, I see. Hold on a minute here. All right, that's Mark Nielsen. He spun there in front of him. That slowed him down a little bit, but that wasn't his incident. Leif Hilberg got by on the inside. Again, I don't know exactly where his incident is. I just know that he had one. So we're going to fast forward this a little bit, see if we can figure out what went wrong. Now the next incident is mine, so I should be able to find that one because I was there. Oh, there it is. So he got tagged. Let's see. I'm not sure who that is. Glenn Cooper. Okay, Glenn Cooper. That was a devastating spin there. Alright, let's go back and take a look at Glenn Cooper here. Alright, Glenn Cooper. And there he is. They both had the same paint. Yep, just tap that back tire. Yeah, that was devastating for Sean Sebring. Alright, the next incident. Oh, well, it's still Sean Sebring. Having a hard time getting back on track there after getting punted off like that. Alright, I'm up next. Now this one I did to myself, so let's see. I'm going to fast forward again. Yeah, I got Glenn Cooper right in front of me. I was pushing pretty hard. Yeah, I think it's the next lap around. Hopefully it didn't happen already. Yeah, it says I'm running 4th right here. That doesn't sound right though. Overshot that corner a little bit. Okay, I believe it's coming up here. Yep. This corner is so bumpy. I struggled with it all night. Couldn't get my car turned back around. Was getting really frustrated. But I completely did that to myself. Nobody to blame. But I did clip the inside of this curbing right here, which really unsettled me, and it's super bumpy on this corner. This corner is really bad if you cut it in here close. See, once I started bouncing, I couldn't hold it. I would have rather it spun around completely. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to jump forward a little bit. And I'm going to try and guess what lap we're on. I'm looking for lap 28, I think. The next person we're going to go to is Stan Donnet. Here he is. Done a lot of good paint schemes. He's the Simpit painter. And we're going to get on board with him for a little bit, see what happened. I think he was running third. And he got passed here. So the guy right behind him right now, let's see, is Edward Sa. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Edward Sa. Anyway, we'll get on board with him real quick. He's in this car. Or I'm sorry, Eduardo Sa. So he's currently running in fourth. And Stan Donnet is in third right now. So this was one of the last changes of position before the end of the race. Yep. I can understand that. It's like you got this pressure from behind you, and it's like, you know, I'd rather just you go instead of crashing me out. Yeah, this guy is fast. Edward Sa. Eduardo, sorry. Eduardo Sa. So now, this is getting close towards the end of the race. I'm going to go ahead and run down everybody in the place that they finished. And we'll just do maybe 1 through 12. So, or actually maybe we'll start from 12 and work our way up. Okay, so this is George Vidal. He finished 12th. This is Will Dawson. He finished in 11th. This is John Crane. He finished in 10th. Then we have our buddy Sean Sebring here. He finished 9th. And then you have me. I finished 8th. This is Mark Nelson. He finished 7th. This is Leif Helberg. He finished 6th. Then you have Jared Glaetzer. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Jared Glaetzer finished 5th. And then we have Stan Donnet. He finished 4th. Then we have Eduardo Sa. He finished 3rd. Then we have Ricardo Mascarenas. He finished 2nd. And your winner tonight is Ethan Dean, same as last night. So we're going to fast forward him and let him finish out. Ethan Dean. Do a little swerve. 2 nights in a row. So congratulations to him. Again, Ethan Dean in 1st. Then you had Ricardo Mascarenas in 2nd. And you had Edward Saw in 3rd. Stan Donnet in 4th. And Jared Glaetzer in 5th. Alright, thanks for watching.